Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
Way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
Push! 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 It's a little big boy. It's a little baby boy.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Oh, hello there. I was just indulging myself in some literature. But today, we will be talking about history. Now, would you like to know about World War II? No? Perhaps the Great Depression? Not that either? Maybe you'd like to learn about the 1920s? I thought you might. The 1920s was a great time, known for many things, from the Charleston to the Prohibition. But what many people overlook is that the 1920s was also the golden age of sports, and it also ushered in a new time full of great advertising and economic benefit. The 20s was a great time for sports. Slowly, they were no longer such recreational activities just for fun. They became a huge enterprise, making millions. People flocked from everywhere to see such big names like my old friend Jack Dempsey, Babe Ruth, Harry Heilman, Ray Chapman, Red Grange, Jim Thorpe, all of them such huge names, such icons at the time. One of my good friends, Jack Dempsey, was one of those athletes at the time. He really could fire people up, really get them going. He was a great guy. I feel like it was just the other day that we were talking. I remember every single time I would see him, he would have a new story for me to add on to his many lists of accomplishments. His whole life story is basically one of great triumph, from slums to slumdog millionaire.
William Dempsey was born June 24, 1895, in Manassas, Colorado. William was born and raised in a Mormon community, where he practiced many Mormon beliefs. At a very young age, William expressed exceeding skills in boxing as he was trained by his older brother, Jack Dempsey. One day, Jack Dempsey fell ill. This was William's shot, his chance to make it in the big leagues. William fought under his brother's name, Jack, which is why he was forever known as Jack Dempsey, and fought in that name. Jack's first fight was against the current heavyweight champion, Jess Willard, who had him beat by over 60 pounds and was over 5 inches taller than him. In his debut fight against Jess Willard, Jack successfully knocked him out and took over the heavyweight title. Jack held the title for the next 6 years and defended it 5 times in the ring. It wasn't until 1926 that Jack would lose his title to a challenger named Gene Tunney. In 1926, Jack lost the belt and the title. Then in 1927, the two fought again, sadly with the same result, as Jack lost to Gene Tunney once again. Jack's career fell down the toilet and he decided to retire from boxing, finishing with over 50 wins and only 6 losses. He hung up the gloves and never boxed again.
And who, of course, could forget Jim Thorpe? God, I miss him so much.
The Olympic athlete Jim Thorpe was born on May 28, 1881 in Prague, Oklahoma. His father was a farmer, while his mother was a descendant of the Potawatomi Indian chief Black Hawk. In 1904, Jim started his athletic career in his all-Indian school in Pennsylvania and immediately enrolled in athletics such as baseball and football. Thorpe excelled in football and in 1910 joined the All-American team. After his career in football, Thorpe stuck with the sport and decided to become an announcer in his later years. And now for the babe himself. George Herman Ruth became a huge sensation and an icon for the dawn of the golden age of sports. On July 11, 1914, at the age of 19, George made his first major league appearance with the Boston Red Sox as an outfielder and pitcher. George Herman Ruth lived up to every one of his nicknames, from the Sultan of Swat, Big Bam, to the Great Bambino. He finished his 21-year career with 712 home runs, amazing for the time. Harry Heilman. Born in San Francisco, California on August 3, 1894. In 1922, Heilman would finish with a record of .403 batting average and even beat out Babe Ruth by .010. In 1926, they celebrated a Red Letter Day where 40,000 fans came to celebrate just him. He won a batting title on almost all odd-numbered years. He played his last game in 1932 at the age of 37 and died in 1951 at the age of 56.
Wander out yonder and taste the delicious new wonder of Coca-Cola. With new revolutionary ingredients such as citric acid and the all-natural extract of the coca plant, which will boost your performance in whatever line of work you choose to do. Doctors say that by drinking at least 3 bottles a day, Coca-Cola will add on muscle mass and improve your heart health. Additionally, Coca-Cola can be used as a rust remover, can clean any grease stain, and tastes wonderful all at the same time. Now remember, girls and boys, to go down to your local shops and buy some bottles of Coke for you and your family today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you were even here. Anyway, this has been a lot of fun going over the Roaring Twenties with you.
Please tune in next week where we have a very special guest, Mrs. Hillary Clinton.
Sorry, I'll tell them. Sorry. See you guys next week.